Ever feel like everyone's racing ahead, winning, thriving, while you're stuck in place? Like every scroll on your phone is just another punch to the gut, proof that you're falling behind? Everyone else is glowing, building, living, and suddenly, your own life feels like a mistake. But pause for a second. Who decided their pace was the right one? Who made you believe your timing is broken just because their timeline looks shinier? What if you're not behind at all? What if you're just too distracted to see where you're going? You start your day with someone else's life shoved in your face. Perfect wins, sculpted bodies, curated careers. And suddenly your path feels like a wrong turn. In your 20s, you wonder if you're already behind. In your 30s, you fear you've missed your chance. In your 40s, you ask if it's too late to even begin. But comparison isn't just emotional, it's existential. You don't just envy their life, you question your value. And the worst part? You start building your identity around someone else's timeline, forgetting your journey was never meant to match theirs. Comparison doesn't just steal joy, it hijacks your direction. It convinces you to chase what looks good online, not what's real for you. Most people don't even know what they want. They just want what looks like success. And that's where you lose. Not because you're not good enough, but because you're playing someone else's game. You're not falling behind. You're distracted. Distracted by filtered lives, fake metrics, highlight reels that hide more pain than they reveal. The tragedy isn't that they're ahead. It's that you forgot where you were going. Think about how many mornings you've woken up already feeling like a failure before the day even begins. One scroll through your feed, and suddenly your breakfast feels meaningless. Your job feels small, and your life feels off track. You carry that weight like armor, unseen, but heavy. Smiling on the outside, unraveling inside. Then the whispers begin. You should be there by now. Why not you? It's a loop that never ends. Even when you try to fight it, it murmurs. Too late. But the longer you believe that lie, the more it becomes your truth. You stop dreaming, you stop building, you settle, and that's how you lose the life that was meant for you, unless you wake up and take it back. What if you're not behind at all, just misaligned? What if your breakthrough isn't late? It's just waiting for you to stop watching everyone else. Their journey has nothing to do with yours. You weren't meant to follow their map. You were meant to create your own. The moment you stop comparing, you start building. Peace, purpose, clarity. And that clarity, it's louder than applause, stronger than validation, and more freeing than any fake perfection you've ever envied. They're not ahead. You're not behind. You don't need to catch up. You need to wake up to your race, your timeline, your greatness. Imagine waking up and feeling proud of where you are, not because it looks impressive, but because it finally feels aligned with you. No more chasing shadows. No more shrinking your worth to fit someone else's version of success. Picture a life where your peace is louder than your need to prove something, where your progress is quiet, steady, and deeply yours. That kind of power, it's always been there. It just needed you to stop looking sideways and start walking forward. Not faster, not louder, just real, just true, just you. You were never meant to match their pace. You were meant to master your own. The more you look sideways, the more you forget the strength of looking inward. Because peace doesn't come from winning a race that was never yours. It comes from realizing there is no race. Only you versus the fear, the excuses, the doubt. And the moment you stop comparing is the moment you start becoming. So ask yourself, are you done chasing their life and ready to live your own?